Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a reading for Sagittarius for July 1st to the 15th, 2020. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, handsome or beautiful, and you are kind. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos as somebody might be enlightened by them. Now, these readings, they may or may not resonate. To my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. Now, these readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, also the North Node. If you don't know these placements in your own chart, you can click the drop down, and I do have a link or I have a link that you can follow and get this information absolutely free, all right? I would also like to add that, readers are targets for negative energies. And maybe from this retrograde, we might be going through a little bit of something. And as my subscribers may have noticed, I kind of did a little ghosting action of my own at the beginning of June. Kind of felt negative energies, and I didn't want to bring them in, kind of feeling negative about myself and about how things were going. I was also kind of thinking like, well, maybe this channel isn't worth continuing on with, right? But Spirit has reassured me that everything's okay, that I am protected, and that I should continue to move forward with my channel and the information that I give out to you guys, okay? So, well, here I am, and we are going to do a reading for Sagittarius for July 1st to the 15th, 2020. Let's get started. These cards are pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and get that one extra shuffle in just so I can get the general energy for today's reading for Sagittarius, and that's for July 1st to the 15th, 2020. General energy for Sagittarius is... Wow, you guys. You know what? Let me tell you guys something. You know how I always start out with the cards are pre-shuffled? Well, they are. And while I was pre-shuffling, this came out twice. Judgment. Sagittarius. It seems that there is some justice that needs to be had, or judgment, excuse me, that needs to be had. Perhaps you are going through some sort of waking up, some sort of enlightenment, right? And you may actually have an announcement of your own that will place judgment on you or someone in your environment. Let's go ahead and find out what first three cards come out for you for July 1st to the 15th, 2020. That's for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, July 1st to the 15th, 2020. For Sagittarius. Sagittarius, July 1st to the 15th, 2020. For Sagittarius. Let me get two more cards, please, for Sagittarius, July 1st to the 15th, 2020. For Sagittarius. Whoa. Sagittarius. Oh, whoa. All right, well, let's see what we got here. These two cards came out. We'll take this one, and since this one is closest to the mat, we're going to go ahead and take this one. But I do see here, Sagittarius, it appears that there has been some sort of deception in your life. And I think you've actually come to realize what this deception is. Okay, so I'm going to put this card back. We know that it's there, okay? Keep that in your mind that that Ten of Swords is there. Now, if it hasn't happened to you yet, there's a possibility that it will, all right? I also see here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Sorry again. Well, maybe that's what the deception is. But I do see we have the Three of Wands here, right? And the Three of Wands is about your efforts being rewarded. Possible success in business. Okay, so you might be waiting for some sort of, ships to come in. Something's going to happen for you. Now, first out, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Next out, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And then finally, we have the Page of Pentacles. All right. Now, let's see here. Definitely a judgment being made, okay? This is the third time I'm seeing it during your the energies of your reading, all right? Now, first off, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is all about being cautious and knowing the potential in these cautions, right? So this could be whatever you put out, you know, you will receive. And this is why you're being cautious about your thoughts, right? You know the potential you have, but you want to go about it the right way. So you're being cautious, of course. This could be your energy, but it could also be the energy of somebody in your environment. So somebody in your environment, or who you maybe might even share some sort of energy with, is trying to be cautious about what they're doing, right? Possibly being cautious because there are children present and not wanting to actually traumatize the children, I'm seeing. Something like that. In some cases, somehow. Interesting. It's kind of weird that I got that. I don't know how I would really get to that conclusion. But this is what I see here when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is about Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So there's a possibility you could have one of those signs in your chart, or you are dealing with somebody with one of those signs in their chart. One or more, okay? Now next here we have the Ten of Pentacles. Alright. I'm getting something really deep about this card. Normally it's just a simple Ten of Pentacles. You know, whoopee, you're going to have some financial abundance, some balance, whatever. But there is a but here. I'm kind of feeling like your life, basically like this game of chess. All right, we got two people here playing the game of chess, possibly the game of chance, right? Taking your chances on certain things and seeing if you can win the game, right? But to be quite honest with you, this is not a game that we're playing with. Not right now. All right? I do see here that somebody, you know, may be abundant and may be successful. But there are some underlying things that have brought this person to this success. Now you see here, we got two people playing chess, but we have one here under this chess table, actually holding up the chess table, right? Like somebody is not allowed to play, but they are allowed to hold this up. Basically, somebody being used here so others can benefit from their hard work or their suffering, which could be whoever is in your environment. Now, this could be you or another individual. Somebody is actually being used so others can have success. And, you know, I'm sorry if this is happening to you, or I'm sorry if this is happening to anyone in your environment. But I do see here all of that stems from, you know, having this being done to them throughout their lifetime, right? Possibly as a child, being used in some sort of way, used as a pawn, you know, used as an accomplishment or whatever for other people's gain, right? Maybe as you were growing or throughout your life, somebody may have used you along the way, and oh, wow, this is deep, you guys. Somebody may have used you for their own financial gain, and you were actually the one who had to suffer for these people, possibly getting in trouble for them, possibly not accomplishing what you need to in life to have success. So basically, just, yeah, being used, being abused, and possibly even talked down on. Yeah, I'm so sorry if this has happened to you. But I do see here that somebody has actually gained some financial stability or balance or safety in their life at the cost of a certain individual. And this could have been you. Now, I also see here the Page of Pentacles, and that's in reverse. Now, the Page of Pentacles can go either two ways. It could go as in somebody trying to, you know, start something new, slowly build their pentacles so they can have success, you know, because success doesn't happen in one day. It sure doesn't, okay? There is no easy way out. Well, there could be, slightly, kind of. I don't know. It just depends on your mindset, really, okay? But like I said, it can't happen overnight, but eventually it happens over time. Now, if it's in the reverse, you know, this is possibly that you are not actually being financially stable in your life, okay? And another possibility here is that you can't even get off the ground when it comes to your stability. Why? Well, we take us back to this Ten of Pentacles. It seems that no matter what you do, no matter what you try, no matter how hard you work at it, you can't seem to get this off the ground because there's always somebody who steps on you, discourages you, brings you down in whatever situation you're in. Okay? No matter how hard you work, all the blood, sweat, and tears you put into it, it doesn't seem to be working out, which also keeps you in a pessimistic state of mind. All right? And that's something that's definitely not going to help you. Okay? So you might be somebody who has financial burdens, you know, and this is also can come from not having the proper guidance growing up, right? Maybe when you were younger, you didn't have that proper guidance. You didn't have that parent saying, you better do good in school. You know, it's good for you. It's good for your future. Not in better as in a threatening way, but better as in, do you want a good life? You can have that good life as long as you stick to what you need to do, right? So possibly you may have been an individual who had no guidance, all right? So everything you do is just learned basically, learned from the street, right? Street knowledge, okay? And that's not always the greatest guidance, okay? Because a lot of people who go by this street knowledge usually end up in jail, doing illegal things, and hurting others. Now, this may have been your life. And maybe you're the one who's getting hurt all the time, but feeling like it's everyone else's fault, blaming everybody else for your faults. Well, it's not completely your fault, so you don't have to be upset about that. You know, it's not everybody else's fault either. You are a product of your environment. And if you realize that, then you know that that can be changed. So I do see here that you are possibly placing judgment on your life, on the people around you, how it got you to this point, and where you're going to move forward with it. But I do see you're having a hard time because, of course, your balance is unstable. But because this card is making an appearance here, it's showing me that something has been triggered and you're waiting for answers. You're waiting for answers within and possibly from the universe. Well, let's find out what else these cards have going here, okay? We have this Queen of Pentacles here. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here for Sagittarius for July 1st to the 15th, 2020? July 1st to the 15th, 2020. All right, there we go. So the first card that flew out, we have the Four of Cups. Now, if you're dealing with somebody like this in your environment, it appears that somebody is tired or not really tired, I'm sorry. Somebody is either wanting to give an offer or receive an offer, but I feel that this offer is going to be turned down, all right? Somebody doesn't feel any sort of emotional stability involving this situation, and it could be you. You could be involved with the Queen of Pentacles, and possibly they want to offer you something, but you're tired of the offer because perhaps you see some sort of things aren't just right there. You're not feeling it, right? You don't have that happy, good feeling when you're around this person. Next, we have this Nine of Wands. And, you know, the Nine of Wands also, that's about having that one last fight in you, that one last fight to actually move forward in your life. Like maybe you have come to some sort of clarification, right? And you want a new life. And you're thinking, wow, this can be so simple, but there is difficulties here. Now, the Nine of Clubs is also the Sun card, all right? This is about happiness, you know, fun, warmth, positivity, and success in your life. And you might have felt like giving up in the past, but I think something has come to your judgment, and you know now that, you know, you can be happy and you can have that positivity and that fun, that vitality and that happiness in your life. This is the happiest card of the deck, the Sun card, okay? This is all about having wonderful feelings for yourself and others, okay? Especially for yourself. Now, there she is again, the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel that you might be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, all right? Somebody who is financially stable, somebody who is very nurturing and very giving, all right? Now, this could also be a married woman. This could be your wife, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody you know who has had children, who has had dealt with nurturing and giving and all types of energies like that, all right? And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles may have actually made you an offer, and you might have turned that offer down. But I do feel here that this Queen of Pentacles is making one last attempt to change the judgment that you have for yourself and this whole situation. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right? So if you are dealing with somebody who is one of those signs, but who has possibly been married already, had children, and seems to be very nurturing and giving, then that's who you're dealing with. Because on the other hand, there is a possibility that you could be dealing with different Queen of Pentacle energies, right? So you got to kind of fit those energies in where you see fit. You could be with one earth sign, and that earth sign might be a terrible, greedy, selfish person. But then again, you could be dealing with another earth sign who does display the Queen of Pentacles, which is, you know, nurturing, giving, a mother, something like that. So you're going to have to place these people in the right order in this reading, okay? So, and the reason why I say you could be dealing with two is because we have two cards here. Now, we already know we're talking about the Queen of Pentacles, but why would it come out a second time? Well, it's coming out a second time because you are possibly dealing with two individuals that are earth signs. Now, they don't have to necessarily be the same sign. They can be, you know, a Capricorn and a Virgo, right? Or a Taurus and a Virgo, or whatever order, right? But I do see you are dealing with two separate earth signs, or people who have earth in their chart, right? Now, like I said, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. This is what I read for. So if you do have a partner, you might want to look into those signs and see if they have earth in their chart, right? And if they do, and then maybe you know of someone else and they might have earth into your chart, well, there's your answer, right? Let's go ahead and figure out, what is this Ten of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? What is this Ten of Pentacles for Sagittarius? Ten of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? This is for July 1st to the 15th, 2020 for Sagittarius. Let me get two more cards for Sagittarius, please. Let me get one more card for Sagittarius, please. There we have it. So we got this card flew out first, which is the Six of Cups. So Sagittarius, you are thinking about somebody from the past, or dealing with somebody from the past, or you could be dealing with internal conflicts or issues from the past, right? It could involve somebody that you love and care for, because the Six of Hearts is also like the Lover's card, right? Six of Cups. All right. So this does involve somebody from the past. Next here we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone of the past that you know you must let go of, all right? Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic because love can come in many forms. It could come in family love, friendship love, or of course romantic love. We also have the Six of Wands here, and there is a possibility that whoever you're dealing with, you found that you're just not going to have success that you wanted with that person. Perhaps you made the wrong choice, right? Perhaps you were feeling this Ten of Pentacles, and everybody around you is abundant and happy and stable, but in the end, you're the one who's penniless, right? Everybody else is succeeding and doing well, and you know, their finances are good. They have everything they want, nice things, but still you don't have yours. Why is this happening, Sagittarius? Why are you going through this? Well, it appears that, like I said before, somebody may have been actually taking advantage of you and using you for their own personal gain. And, you know, you could also switch this energy. If it's not you doing this, you might be actually doing this to someone else. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? What is going on for Sagittarius in regards to this Page of Pentacles for July 1st to the 15th, 2020 for Sagittarius? Whoa, that is a lot of cards. So all the cards that came out, I'm going to put them back, except for the one that actually fell on top that was flipped over that we don't know what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all these cards back inside. And we're going to see if we can get one more card out. Can I get one more card for Sagittarius, please? One more card for Sagittarius. One more card for Sagittarius for July. There we have it. Look at that. King of Cups, huh? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Swords. And that could indicate to me that someone is feeling trapped, right? Maybe waiting for the right time to unfree themselves from a situation. Right now, so either you can be trapped physically, like maybe you went to jail, or maybe you're in jail, or have experienced jail, or you're just trapping yourself in the self-imposed prison of your thoughts, thinking and thinking, overthinking, you know, what if, or if I had done it this way, would this have happened? Or what if I had chosen this person, how would it have turned out? You know, also this could be you being trapped in a pessimistic mind state, having a hard time trying to be positive about things because everything in your life has possibly come crashing down around you, all right? Well, if you're going to keep thinking that, then you're going to actually bring that to fruition. So you might want to think about trying to change your mindset somehow, some way. Maybe finding books that have to do with positivity, encouraging words, YouTube videos, whatever you can find to actually bring that energy or that vibration up, because I feel like you're vibrating at a very low energy right now. Okay, and that could also be the people around you causing you to feel that way. So you might want to consider something about that too. Anyway, so we got the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, definitely. You're having a hard time getting off your feet. Why? Because you're constantly being left out in the cold. All right. Now, the Five of Pentacles is also the Hierophant. So what I'm getting from this here is, you know, this has to do with tradition, spiritual authority, and deception. All right. So you may have gotten into a relationship or relationships that actually drain you of your money, right? So this could be people who are actually, like I said, using you for your skills so they can have some sort of gain over you, all right? And that's absolutely horrible, and I'm sorry that this might be happening to you. But there's a reason why it's happening, and I think you're going through the process of trying to figure that out for yourself. We also have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is, for some reason, you are unable to move away from this situation, right? Maybe these cycles keep going over and over again, and you just don't know how to release yourself from these issues. Now, maybe you're thinking and being paranoid about things. Maybe there's people against me. Maybe somebody's doing magic. Maybe, you know, whatever it is you're thinking about, That's the mindset that you had put yourself in. Now, there's a reason why these bad things keep happening to you, and you need to trace that back to your childhood, perhaps, on what has been ingrained into your subconscious to believe, okay? We also have the King of Cups. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign, and that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Perhaps you have somebody like this on your mind that you just can't move towards because that person has left you out in the cold. Well, there's a reason that person may have left you out in the cold, okay? This person may have left you out in the cold. This person actually may have also attempted suicide, because we have the Suicide King. So if that might resonate with one or two people out there, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, because that's what the Suicide King is, right? This is a person who is extremely emotional, extremely caring for others, but also has issues of their own that they need to resolve within themselves, okay? It might have been something having to do with financial security, safety, stability, or balance in their life, but this is the person that you're dealing with. This person may have left you out in the cold, made you feel left out in the cold anyways, and has possibly, and you are refusing to let go of them, all right? So, yeah. So you are going to be placing judgment somewhere in your life. Either it's with yourself, your inner knowing, your being. It could be also with those around you. Or it could be about those who are no longer in your environment, but you can't keep your mind off of them. All right? You're going to place a judgment on one of these situations, or it could be even all of these situations, okay? But I do see you are waiting to untrap yourself from whatever situation you're in, even if that's situations of your own thoughts, okay? That kind of ran a little bit long. Sorry, you guys. Okay, I'm trying to shorten these readings so I don't bore you as much. I'm hoping that we can just get some quick to-the-point readings here and get you through this, and, you know, possibly even get you started on your own healing. All right, and during this retrograde, it seems that a lot of people are going through some sort of healing at this time, okay? So we're trying to get another card. There we go. Right away, they came out. Let's see. This was the first. Oh, wow. 2 cards already fell out. I'm going to put this back. This says Divine Sunchild. Wow. I'm feeling, yes, you are in high regards with the divine, all right, and with the energy of the sun. You might have a lot of light burning inside you, and this is where people may try to take advantage of you. They see your light, right? They see your light, and they're trying to suck that light out of you because they want it for themselves, because they themselves can't find their own healing. And, you know, they bring sadness into other people's lives. So don't feel like you're the only one that may be suffering here. These people that you've dealt with have possibly done this to many other people before, okay? Now, we have past life, present power. Wow. Very, very deep cards. As a soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intuition that all beings are that all beings are healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities within you. So check it out. Ooh, this card. Awesome. Look at that. Look how that looks. What I'm taking from this here is you are being awakened right now. All right. And you are starting to realize these things around you, that people are possibly taking advantage of you. You might know deep down inside that you do shine bright and that you are, you know, a great person, but something keeps bringing you back to these negative thoughts and aspects of yourself and in your life that you are bringing into fruition, all right? People want to steal that light from you. And maybe you're wondering, gosh, why can't I succeed in this relationships? Why can't I do this right? Well, it's because people are stealing that energy, right? You're putting all this hard work into others, but you're not putting this hard work into yourself. And something has happened to you in the past, maybe in the recent past, that has actually triggered something within you to help to try and get you to look at why is this not happening for you, right? You might feel a certain way about something, and you might feel like, for example, you might have been through so much pain and sadness and sorrow in your life that you got used to that feeling. So you're comfortable with that feeling, right? And so that's the feeling that you live. You live that uncomfortable sadness feeling, that failure feeling, because that's what you're used to. That's what you've been running into your whole life. And then when something like love comes along, possibly this King of Cups, which could be a male or female energy. This could also be male or female energy. In my readings, I do male, 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 female, and female, female. So you got to place these energies where you feel, okay? You might have dealt with a King of Cups who was very emotional. This person may have shown you a lot of love, Sagittarius, but because you're not used to real love coming into your life, that feeling was strange. And so as a normal person who feels sadness as sadness and something they don't want to feel because maybe they haven't felt it often in your life, you are feeling, you know, that sadness is the comfortable feeling and happiness is the uncomfortable one. So when somebody is unhappy, it's uncomfortable for them, for the normal individual who doesn't have any traumas in this department, right? Because we all have some sort of trauma somehow, some way. It doesn't matter if you grew up in a rich environment, a poor environment, or a middle class environment. There is some traumas that we all have to go through in our lifespan on Earth, right? And we carry all these lessons from past lives. And I'm feeling like somebody may have actually woken you up. And this may have been a person who actually showed you love and made you feel love. And because you're uncomfortable with it, you might have treated it as a normal person would treat emotions of sadness or hate or discontent. You feel like it's foreign and that it's not good and you're not trusting it, okay? Next we have Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Ooh, nice. Your soul is very ancient. Wow, this is the second card that's telling you that you are an old soul. So I'm taking it here that this person you're dealing with, somebody that you're dealing with who has triggered your enlightenment, who has triggered your change in your own self, in your life, this person is definitely from a past life relationship. Now, it doesn't always have to be it was your wife. It could have been your best friend, a brother, a sister, a mother, whatever. But somebody here is here to help you learn and teach you to find the real self within you. Find the love within you that you possibly lost throughout your lifetime. All right, so let's continue. Sorry. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star people from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transform from a culture based in fear to a love-based reality. You know, I've never gotten this card before. And is that not just what I explained? You have been living your life in fear, right? And you've become comfortable with that feeling of fear. Like, people might see you as fearless. You know, you will do, you know, anything. There's no one, you know, you're not afraid of anything. Well, that's because you're not afraid of fear because you've been living your life in fear. You're so used to feeling that fear that you don't even know what being confident and loving and happy is, right? You've always been living in an energy of fear, right? Let's continue. You are here on this planet to be to your fullest extent possible. Did I read that right? Yeah, I guess I did. Then you will help real human culture so that the planet may thrive. So I do feel here, Sagittarius, that you have a very important mission here on Earth. And to be quite honest with you, one of those missions may actually be to heal the Earth. You may not know that. Yeah, you may not be feeling that way. But from the looks of these cards, it appears to me that your mission here on Earth is to do so. Now, you might be thinking, oh, how can I do that? Well, you know, it only takes one thing to do that can bring on a chain of events that carry on and keep on moving throughout time. And from that one thing that you do, that one thing that you teach can actually bring the vibration of the Earth up. And I think it's time for you to wake up to this important mission that you have on Earth, because we all have a mission on Earth. And yours, Sagittarius, is an extremely important one. That's all I have for you today, Sagittarius. Remember, keep it true love energy. Yes, true love is real and you can have it. All you have to do is believe. There's a power when you believe, all right? This is like the longest reading that I've done for all the signs, but it seemed like you needed it, so I wasn't about to shorten it just to match up the others, okay? But I do feel that you need to bring that true love energy into your heart. Be happy, friendly, and loving for reals, though. Not as a mask, something for real that you can radiate out into the universe and to others around you, right? Why should you do this? Because you have nothing to fear. You need to get out of that fear mindset, okay? And you are calm, you are cheerful about it, and you can do it. One more thing, Spirit has your back, okay? Just remember that. Believe in yourself, and things will happen for you, okay? So my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll speak to you next time.